Hey everybody! Welcome to potentially the last episode of Link to the Past. I'm not sure if I'll be able to make it yet, but last time we went through Turtle Rock and now we're going through the final dungeon of the game, Ganon's Tower. We're going to want to start off by going through the lower floor here. And yeah, pretty massive dungeon. Okay, and I don't think we actually need to go through the locked door just yet. Ganon's Tower actually can be pretty short if you know what you're doing. But as far as that goes, every other dungeon in this game I've been embarrassingly slow to figure out what I'm doing, so I'm not putting much faith in myself to actually remember too much. But hey, who knows? Maybe I will. Let's see. Okay. And then I mean, there's a mini trap here, but there is some treasure chests, so I guess it's all fine and dandy. However, these things will keep shooting at you. Thankfully, though, your mirror shield is just huge, so we'll take care of all of them. And we're back to a very sizable amount of rupees, thankfully. Come on, that grabbed onto the skull. Okay. Alright, and then more of these puzzles where you have to activate the bomb near the switches. Alright, did that not work? That did not work. Okay, there we go. Right on the switch. And this one's actually pretty clever because you have to put the bomb just far away, just close enough so it hits the first one, but not the second one. There we go. Because otherwise it will doubly hit the switches. And there's going to be a bunch of spikes there. Oh, shoot. Now, you want to get the dungeon item in this dungeon. It's not required, but it's very helpful. The wrong item. And here's a bit of a mechanic in this room. You're gonna want to keep going between these two rooms, seeing which teleporter will take you where. They are consistent across floors, so as long as you pay attention, you'll get through it no problem. Alright, now this room. Pretty interesting. This is another one of those rooms where you want to use ether to light up the floor since they are invisible, but if you could just get the fire rod, it'll light up all the floor for you, but it will only be until the torch stays lit. If it runs out, then it'll disappear again. Thankfully, he didn't knock me off there. A side effect if you do decide to use ether, though, it will freeze all the enemies, so it'll make it slightly easier to cross as well. However, if you do end up using ether, they won't stay lit up. It'll only flash while you're using the medallion. Alright, and we see that this cracked floor is more cracked than all the others, so go through there. And we get a boss rematch with the Armos Knights. Doesn't play the boss music though because, yeah. Okay, I'm probably gonna take less hits now with the Master Sword, thankfully, but... Do quite a bit more damage though. Because before they only did half a heart with the green mail, now they did a whole heart with the blue mail, so... Or maybe I'm just not paying attention. Okay, one went down. Okay, I think I could just start using the arrows now so it doesn't take as long. Okay, yeah. And if you haven't realized, the floor is very icy, so it makes it a lot more difficult as well. And in here, we get the big key! And then we get some bombs. Bombs? And then we get arrows back, so... Yeah, there we go. But that is not the only boss rematch in this dungeon, hint hint. Want to ram into that wall, and you'll get some more fairies. Fairies! Actually, I think we're missing some from our bottles. Yeah, we were missing 2, so good idea to get them now. Okay. There we go. You're coming with me whether you like it or not. And now, once we go up the staircase... There we go. I was going to be like, wait, what? We get the red mail. It has damage even more than the blue mail does. And if you really wanted to see what's on the other side of that locked door... It's this room, yeah. Literally... just a wasteful door. Now, I don't believe you want to pull that lever to open that door. Instead, you want to weigh down the switch here. Nope, wrong item. Now, I actually don't believe you need to go through this area. I don't really remember what's past here. But I think we're good to start climbing upward. I think this is just like a loop around area. Or, it's for the, yeah, because we don't have the map, but that area is to get the map out of there. But we really do not need to get it, so... I'm fine with just going this way. Let's see. Oh, come on! Haha, the mirror shield block. Oh, he got blocked by that. But yeah, the mirror shield blocks his little projectiles there. Come on. Nah, I thought it would be fast enough. And hooray, more puzzles with these guys. They're quite a bit easier though now that you can block their projectiles. Okay. I thought you needed to push one of the blocks down there, but no, you just needed to destroy all the enemies in the room. And yet more of these! Hope you're not getting tired of them yet. 'Cause I sure am. Except now there's BMOS everywhere. Okay. Come on. Alright, and I think... Okay, yeah, we do need to defeat the enemies up there. Now, this is actually kind of something cool that I think, or jerkish that I think the game does do. Is that... since you were fighting those green enemies all the time before, you would think that it's just them again, but no, it's actually the Igors from the first dungeon. So you start shooting them immediately thinking, oh, that's going to do damage, but no, you have to actually wait until they open their eye. Always kind of thought that was pretty funny. Okay, and just damage boost through there. There's really no reason not to damage boost anyway, because again, there are a lot of anti-fairies in this dungeon, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, you want to be careful with the knockback. Now, there is no other way to get back there besides doing the little oversight glitch thing that we used to get into Dungeon 6 earlier. At least I haven't found out. Ah, shoot. Come on. Really hope I don't screw this up. Shoot. There is a fairy down there. There is fairies down there, and I kind of want to get them. Come on. There we go. Wow, it healed me all the way besides one heart. Great. Okay. So yeah, you get it. Ganon's Tower is kind of a cool area because it kind of just brings back everything you've seen thus far and just tests you on all your skills that you've learned across the entire game. It's not as elaborate as Ocarina of Time's Ganon Tower, but it's a whole lot longer as well because Ganon's Tower and Ocarina of Time is pretty short from what I remember. And I hope I remember it clearly because I just replayed Ocarina of Time like a week ago. Freaking Stalfos, get back here. And yay, more Beamos. So you can see a lot of the things from Dungeon 2 are being used here. Including more Beamos. Well, actually, this is technically from Dungeon 5 because ice floors. Okay, and then no more moving Beamos, thankfully. It's just these guys with ice physics everywhere. Trying to get to that heart. Alright, and oh, okay, this area is actually kind of just a free heal because you could just keep entering and exiting, and that thing won't start moving until a little bit after. If you can hit it before it starts moving, though, you'll get a fairy out of it. And here we go, the boss of Dungeon 2, Lamela again. Pretty much the same mechanics as it worked back then. These boss refights don't really have anything different about them. It's just the same bosses again. Which, I mean, I kind of wish they had like at least new patterns or just something that was different. Like maybe all three of them shot the 8 ones instead of just the last one again. Well, I guess it could have been worse. I guess it could have just been the boss refights, but with more health, which would have been really annoying. Shoot, I forgot he shot the 8 now. Ah, come on. Alright. Ah! I was trying to move back so I could block it, but didn't move it in time. Alright, and hooray! More invisible floors, and there's no torches this time, so we actually have to use ether. Oh shoot, we actually have to do all the... Ah! Dang it. What? Oh! Oh, I thought that would have worked. Okay, good. And I got really lucky with those enemies because usually they're in more unforgiving areas. Ah, I thought I hit him too. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-do. Oh, shoot! Oh, nice. I forgot the floor starts crumbling too in that area. Okay, and then we want to remove these skulls here because we're going to want to light all the torches. Now, I believe you have to use the fire rod here because it'll be too slow to use a lantern. Please make it, please make it, please make it, please make it. Yes! Alright, now this part of the dungeon is kind of annoying because you have to... Okay, thankfully we get a magic refill there. As I said, this part of the dungeon is really annoying because you have to freaking do this thing. Okay. If you mess it up more than a couple times, then you just keep falling over. And those things can walk on spikes, come on. What are they, Yoshi? And I believe you do have to kill him for a key. Yep. Even though we already had a surplus of spare key, but whatever. Now, this is actually kind of an interesting mechanic that they don't use at all in the other dungeons. Is that you have to put the bomb on a treadmill for it to mosey on over to this bombable wall. Okay, thank God for the fairy there. And ha, you're all screwed. And again, I could have just skipped that puzzle because I already had a key. And hooray! Moldorm again! Now hopefully I can take care of him rather easily. Oh, thank God, nice! Really did not want to be falling off the floor here. And we can just use this chest that it spawns after we defeat Moldorm and go this way. Shoot. Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. And as if all those bosses weren't enough, we have to refight Ganon as well. Ho ho! It's great that you could come all the way, Link. I'm very happy to see you again, but you'd better believe that we will not have a third meeting. Prepare to meet your doom! So, the only difference in this boss is that there's now clones of him. But he has the same amount of health. He fights basically the same exact way. Very little differences. However, the only thing is that I believe that his clones can't use lightning. I believe that's only a him thing. Ah, dang it! Oh, come on. And he spawned right on top of his clone, man. Come on. Don't do that. Ah, we got to hit him twice now. Yeah, the other blast will also work on him. Actually, does he use lightning in this fight? He might not even end up using lightning. I guess he didn't. Wow. Next time on The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, we're gonna go in after him. See you guys next time.